Okay, so we're looking at a situation where I start off underneath side control, or under mount actually. It'll go to side control pretty quickly. He has the mount and I'm trying to escape, and what often people miss is if he bails out to side control, there's a moment where there's some space there and I can get my underhook and get on my side instead of just lying flat on my back and letting him continue to control me. When you're flat on your back like this, you're much easier to control. So I bridge, I do the same usual thing, but as I'm going here to break this knee out, he senses I might get it. He bails out, and I get the underhook. All right, and that could go for this side, or even though I'm breaking out the left leg, he might go to the other side. Here, there again, I follow him and get my underhook, and I'm on my side, hips a little bit distant, blocking his cross face here. So I'm preventing him from cross facing me, and I've got a nice deep underhook. You don't need to palm his shoulder in it. Just reach across his back. All right, palm his back. Now from here, he's going to try to put his weight on me, and that's when I load up my legs, and I'm going to send him this way. If he's pushing from this way, don't push back into that, because his base is strong, and that's where his weight is too. But I can push him this way with my hips. All right, into my hips, through my arms. I come up. He's in turtle position. I grab the far arm at the wrist, set the hook in, and we're going to pick up on a position we did earlier in the week, which is this spiderweb back mount, where he's caught and his arms are trapped too. I pull him into me, and I'm sort of high up on him so I can catch his arm. All right, I've got this grip here. I could also have it this way actually, and I'm pulling him close to my chest. This one can come out. All right, it depends on what my goals are. If my goal is to pull him up on me and not get the arm, that's one thing. But if I'm out to the side and I've got his arm hooked, I don't need this foot inside his legs necessarily, because he might use that to spread me. He might grab my leg and use that to, just to try to create an opening. And then my foot gets trapped. I can't follow up to my arm lock or my triangle. So I'll let it come out, and I'm sitting up here. Now, I can hook the arm, squeeze this way. Notice the side of my ankle pressing against his armpit. And while I'm squeezing, I can get the arm lock. But since I'm under this arm, I can also grab my shin and rotate, all right, until my knee is roughly lined up with his chin. All right, and then once I've got this, I can squeeze and I can pull, and it should get it. If it doesn't, I can also finish against this arm. People are very flexible, just keep pushing. All right. In some cases too, I can get it straight. Or I can choke him, put my arm behind me and sit up and bend him in this way to put more pressure on that neck. So my head is going this way. Sometimes the leg is within reach, and I'll grab the leg and I'll pull him into me as I squeeze. Okay, you can do that too. So we're setting up a back triangle where I came up. Let's say you're a turtle again. And I got his wrist, and I set my hook in, I pull him into me, and I've got his head, all right, and I've got his arm in a good position here to follow up. It's also true that aside from doing this way, I can do it this way, okay? I can reach the one that goes around his head, I can grab my shin, but still the loop is going underneath his arm. But now I'm going to slide this way and close it up. It does not give me the same choke options because his neck isn't sealed. However, it gives me some unique directions I can take the arm against the shoulder. I can even just go for a straight kimura. And since his arm is already extended away from his body, the shoulder doesn't rotate very far. I can get it, all right? So you can get that too. But you don't usually get a good choke from here, unless, in some cases, I rotated far enough to get a good seal on the side of his neck. It can happen a number of ways. In some cases, what you're stuck with is, wherever you are, you gotta close it up, because if you loosen it, he slips away, and then you start attacking the arm. Sometimes it's just about more pressure to get him to choke to tap from a choke. But in some cases, see, it's just, there's nothing gonna seal from this angle. Nothing's going to seal that left side of his neck. But for now, he's trapped. So my immediate follow-up is to attack that arm. Even if he's holding on to it, I can figure for it and I can pop it free. Yeah, I have a lot of strength here because my legs and hips are moving this way as I'm pulling with my arms. All right? I do a lot of things. Sometimes I brace it against there and I'll pull on his elbow. So you have, like I said, back triangle options from that position in addition to the arm lock.